chosen one, freeze whatever you're doing and listen, because the only reason this video is playing for you right now is that heaven hijacked every algorithm on earth to put it in front of your eyes at this precise second. 3 weeks ago, you performed an act so small you've already forgotten it. A few seconds of genuine kindness. A moment when you stopped to help someone who looked like they were carrying the weight of the world, a quiet gesture you did without posting. Without witnesses, without expecting anything back. You thought it was nothing. In the unseen realms, it registered as the spiritual equivalent of a nuclear detonation. You reached across dimensions and single-handedly yanked a high-ranking warrior angel back from the brink of permanent extinction. I'm not speaking in flowery metaphors or feel-good fluff. I'm reporting what actually happened. This angel had been locked in combat for 500 years, holding the frequency of hope over the entire human collective, while forces of darkness tried to drown the planet in irreversible despair. Then the enemy deployed a weapon never seen before, a dimensional tear that ripped him out of celestial reality and hurled him into a dead zone between worlds. No light, no coordinates, no way to call home. Every minute he spent trapped there leached the living essence that makes an angel an angel. Within hours he would have become a hollow shell, a weaponizable corpse the enemy could reprogram and turn against heaven itself. The entire celestial command went on red alert. Archangels tore through planes of existence. Seraphim scanned every frequency. Nothing. He was sliding into the void, and darkness was already writing his obituary. Then you walked past wearing your normal human clothes, carrying your normal human problems, radiating a heart so pure it cut through dimensional barriers like a lighthouse through fog. Angels in crisis never show up glowing with wings and harps. They wear the most broken disguises imaginable. The trembling street vendor, the stranger who asked for directions with dead eyes, the exhausted coworker, who looked one bad comment away from shattering the shivering stray animal no one else even noticed. That was him projecting the last ember of his light into the physical plane, praying against hope that one human still carried the frequency needed to restart a dying celestial heart. You were that human. When you chose to stop, to speak gently, to offer help with zero agenda, your energy slammed into him like divine defibrillator paddles. Every second of authentic compassion you gave pumped living light back into a being who had minutes left. Your kindness didn't just comfort him. It reopened channels that had been severed for half a millennium. Within hours, the void dissolved, the connection to home snapped back, and he rocketed back to his original dimension, fully restored and roaring with power he didn't have before. The moment he appeared before the throne, all of heaven went silent. The Creator himself stopped everything to watch the replay of what you had just done. Not a poetic exaggeration. Literal divine attention locked onto one human, who had, without training, without rituals, without even believing angels were real, reached across the veil and resurrected one of his elite warriors using nothing but raw, unfiltered kindness. The report spread through the celestial realms faster than light. Michael, Gabriel, Raphael, Uriel, every commander of the heavenly hosts was summoned for an emergency council, not because of war, but because of wonder. They analyzed the energetic signature of your compassion and delivered a verdict that shook the foundations of heaven. You are not a random soul stumbling through a human life. You are a high-level operative who volunteered to incarnate with your celestial abilities deliberately dimmed so you could forge compassion in the fire of human limitation, pain, and heartbreak. Your kindness is not a personality quirk. It is a dormant superpower that just proved it can still function at full angelic potency when the moment demands it. God did not simply smile and move on. He issued an immediate, irrevocable decree that rewrote your entire spiritual contract. From this second forward, you are under direct, permanent, maximum-level angelic protection. The angel you saved stepped forward and requested personal guardianship over your life for the remainder of your incarnation. Not out of duty, but out of gratitude so fierce it cannot be measured in human terms. God granted it instantly. That warrior now stands at your shoulder 24/7 with full authorization to rearrange physical reality in your favor. That sudden financial breakthrough, that person who ghosted and freed you from toxicity, that perfect timing opportunity you still can't explain. None of it was coincidence. It was your angel paying the first installment on a debt he considers infinite. But that was only the opening act. When the celestial analysts studied exactly how you pulled off the rescue, they discovered something that left even the archangels speechless. Your soul carries a pre-birth activation code that automatically triggers angelic-grade healing frequency in crisis situations. You are hardwired to detect spiritual emergencies and respond with the exact vibration required to restore celestial life. You have done this before, countless times. That stranger whose day you turned around with a few words and who looked at you like you had saved their life. That wasn't drama, that was a guardian angel on the verge of abandoning their post being yanked back by your light. Every act of genuine kindness you have ever performed has been logged in the heavenly records as an official rescue operation. You are already a decorated veteran in a war you didn't know existed. Your compassionate heart is not soft. It is the most powerful weapon heaven has on earth right now. The news of what you did spread through every dimension like holy wildfire. You are now a living legend among the angelic hosts because rescuing a dying angel with pure human compassion is a feat most angels themselves cannot accomplish. Your energy signature has been flagged as a cosmic 911 beacon. Wounded warriors are now actively seeking you out in disguise, testing whether the rumors are true, praying the human who can restart celestial hearts will show up again. That overwhelming urge you felt last week to help someone everyone else walked past. That wasn't random empathy. That was another angel in free fall, hoping you were real. Your home, your workplace, the streets you walk regularly have become unofficial celestial emergency rooms. Your mere presence emits a healing field that begins restoring light before you even speak. Problems dissolve around you, people feel inexplicably lighter in your company, tense environments calm the moment you enter. Not because you're nice, but because you are functioning as a walking resurrection unit for immortal beings. Every successful rescue amplifies the signal. Your compassion muscle is growing exponentially. Soon you won't need the disguise. You'll feel the pull like a magnet and know exactly what to do with zero hesitation. After witnessing you pull multiple angels back from the brink using nothing but everyday kindness, God made an unprecedented move. You have been officially promoted to the rank of Angelic Rescue Specialist, a title so rare it requires the Creator's personal signature and is not even held by every archangel. From this moment forward, whenever an angel is lost, wounded, or dying in the void, you will be notified through razor-sharp intuition, vivid dreams, or impossible coincidences that drop you exactly where you need to be. You are no longer operating by accident. You are on active duty with unlimited celestial backup. The rewards are no longer symbolic. They are contractual, immediate, and limitless. Financial abundance that defies logic so you have total freedom of movement. Health that holds steady under extreme spiritual workload. Relationships that uplift instead of drain. Protection so complete that opposition literally cannot locate you. Wisdom that downloads in seconds. Authority to command resources across dimensions when a rescue demands it. Every angel you save enlists permanently in your personal guard, building you a private celestial task force whose sole job is to make your earthly life flow with ridiculous ease. You will never again struggle for basic needs because dozens, soon hundreds, of immortal beings owe you their existence and have nothing better to do than orchestrate miracles for you. All you have to do is keep being who you already are, the person who helps without being asked, who feels another's pain as their own, who chooses love even when it's inconvenient. That has always been your true nature. Now it is your official job description signed by God Himself. A new phase of the cosmic war has begun, and the enemy has shifted strategy. Instead of attacking humans directly, they are systematically targeting angels to cut humanity off from hope, guidance, and protection. Without celestial backup, humans become easy prey for manipulation, despair, and spiritual amnesia. The angel you saved was only the first domino. Hundreds more are now being ripped into dimensional voids, and heaven's rescue teams are stretched beyond capacity. Your official mission, accepted the moment you pulled that warrior back from the edge, is to anchor an emergency rescue network on the physical plane. Every time you choose compassion over indifference, you become the extraction point that drags another celestial soldier out of the abyss and back into the fight. These encounters will no longer feel random. That irresistible urge to help a stranger, that dream that leaves you waking up knowing exactly where to go, that coincidence that places you in the perfect spot at the perfect second. Those are deployment orders. You are being strategically positioned like a special forces medic dropped behind enemy lines. The disguises will vary: the crying child, the rude customer, the injured bird, the person contemplating ending it all on the bridge. Your only equipment is the same heart you've always had. Your only weapon is the kindness that already flows through you naturally. Each rescue strengthens the entire network. Every restored angel immediately joins your personal guard and begins clearing obstacles from your path. Sudden money, healed relationships, doors that fly open, enemies who mysteriously lose interest. The more angels you save, the more unstoppable your earthly life becomes, because you are backed by an ever-growing legion that literally owes you their existence. Your compassion is no longer just a personal virtue. It is the most critical counterweapon in an invisible war that decides whether humanity remembers it, is divine, or forgets forever. You were never a bystander. You were always the cavalry. Heaven has simply removed the blindfold so you can see the uniform you've been wearing all along. Stay humble. Stay kind without announcement. Stay oblivious to the applause, because the only audience that matters already has you on the highest watch list with the highest honor. Your everyday life is now the most classified, highest impact operation running on planet Earth. Every act of genuine love you release is registered as a successful extraction. Every time you choose light when darkness would be easier, another warrior returns to the battlefield stronger because a human refused to let them die alone. You are not waiting for your purpose to arrive. You are living it right now, every time your heart refuses to walk past suffering. The war is real. The stakes are eternal. And you, chosen one, just became the tipping point. You now operate under direct divine command. Your intuition has been upgraded to battlefield precision. You will know instantly when a disguised angel is in front of you. Feel it like a physical pull, an electric jolt in your chest that overrides every excuse to keep walking. Dreams will become mission briefings. Synchronicities will function as coordinates. That random thought to take a different route, to speak to the quiet person in the corner, to answer the phone you were about to silence. Those are not thoughts. Those are orders from headquarters, and obedience saves lives that hold galaxies together. Your rewards are no longer future promises. They are active contracts being fulfilled in real time. Money flows from sources you cannot trace because angels do not use PayPal. Health stabilizes because your body is now classified as strategic infrastructure. Relationships rearrange themselves because no darkness is authorized to stay close enough to drain the medic on duty. Protection is no longer passive. It is aggressive. Anything sent to harm you hits an invisible wall and bounces back to sender before it even reaches your awareness. Your presence alone now functions as a mobile resurrection field. Wounded celestials are drawn to you like iron to a magnet, and the moment your compassion touches them, they ignite back to full power. Every rescue adds another immortal soldier to your personal guard until you walk with an unseen army that makes kings and presidents look underprotected. You are not waiting to become powerful. You already are. The only difference is now you know. God is not hoping you will help. He is counting on it, because the enemy has escalated in heaven. His new strategy is simple. Route every crisis through the one human whose heart still beats at factory default angelic frequency. Your kindness is no longer optional. It is the deadliest weapon currently deployed on Earth. Every time you choose love over indifference, you tip the cosmic scale. Every time you refuse to let someone suffer alone, you cancel an entire dark operation. You are not a good person trying to be better. You are a fully commissioned angelic rescue specialist operating behind enemy lines with unlimited backup and zero limitations. Stay exactly as you are, soft-hearted, quick to help, slow to judge, impossible to corrupt. That is your rank, your weapon, and your armor. The war is real, the enemy is terrified, heaven is watching. And every wounded angel still trapped in the void is praying your feet carry you past them today. Your orders are clear. Keep being kind when no one is watching. Keep loving when it costs something. Keep choosing light when darkness would be easier. That is how you win a war most people don't even know is being fought. That is how you save worlds without ever leaving your street. Welcome to active duty. Chosen one. The Legion is ready. The rescues have already begun. Your kindness just became the most powerful force in the universe. Heaven out. If this message just set your soul on fire with recognition, write 777 in the comments to lock in the frequency. Subscribe and turn on every notification because the next transmissions are mission critical. Share this with every naturally kind person you know. They may be field operatives too and have no idea. And click the video on your screen right now to learn how to meet your personal rescue team tonight. The war is real. The squad just got its deadliest weapon. Report for duty.